Let's talk about some reflections. Looking back on your experiences, what would you have done differently?
What would I have done differently? Well, it's really it's an interesting question that is hard for me to answer because really, if I really reflect on this, uh, I would say I wish I was more outgoing when I was in high school. I wish I had reached out and really participated in all these different organizations in school. But at the same time, I also felt like if I had just made a different decision and really I might have been influenced to join gangs.
Mhm.
I may have been influenced to actually not go to school because the people that I knew at that time were just really not taking high school seriously.
Uh-huh.
Those are the people that I knew, and it was very hard for me to communicate the with American the Caucasian and other groups anyway. So I don't know I don't know how things would have been, but um, I think as much as it was a painful experience, I probably would not change anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
So right now, do you feel that you are living the American dream?
Living the American dream. What's the American dream?
I don't know.
From
What?
rags to riches.
Yeah, I guess.
Um, in a way, I think I have, but it's not the kind of story that you see in Hollywood
Mhm.
or the things that you know they sensationalize, because this American dream that I'm living took me um, over 10 years, you know, and it wasn't like an aha moment where I realized, you know what, this is what I got to do. I'm going to invent this and I'm going to become successful. It was a slow trial and error where I made so many mistakes and
Mhm.
so many failures to get here. Um, but however, being in this country has provided me the opportunity to pursue my education.
What have you learned from your experiences?
Let's see. So what have I learned from my experiences? I learned that you have to make a lot of sacrifices. I think all throughout my experience, I've always made some sacrifices, whether it's losing people, letting go of some friends, or not hanging out, just for me to be able to focus and succeed in my life. I also learned that family is very important. No matter what happened, they're always going to be there, even though my parents had to work. At the end of the day, they come home and they provide the financial support for me. I've also learned that you can't do it on your own either. At some point you have to reach out and start asking for help and start asking for support. Otherwise, doing it on your own will just slow things down a little bit. Um, Lastly, I've learned that sometimes you just have to not worry about what other people think, um, and just focus on what you got to do, um, because in the end of the day, really, what your success is really what's going to matter. Sometimes in my experience with other people, I have friends who kind of waited for other people so they can go together, so they can transfer together. Um, I would say, that's gonna really delay you if you do that.
Are you content with the way your life is going on right now?
Absolutely. I think I am happy how things are going in different aspects, areas of my life, dimensions of my life. My love life is going really great. I'm looking forward to getting married in the next 2 years.
Right.
My career as a college counselor, as a community college counselor, is going great. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Hopefully, I'll get a full time job, and I'm looking forward to going back to school to pursue my PhD because I'm given this opportunity. I have a lot of role models who support me, who wants me to go for it. So I think I'm really on the right track um, here, and my family has been really supportive with me. I'm able to support my family. I don't know about you guys, but Filipinos, I still give money to my parents. So I continue to give them financial support, and so I'm happy with that. So overall, I think it's really a great experience these days.